Election Day is still 12 days away, but people are already lining up to vote. Early voting has a lot of advantages, but once your vote is cast, you can't change it, even if you change your mind before Election Day. Dozens of people at a time lining up to vote days before the election.
We never know what's going to happen, so I want to make sure we're here on time and get it in.
I wanted to be able to volunteer on the day that we vote, so I had the time, so I decided this is why I wanted to do this.
Early voting this year started October 6th, and more than 6,000 people have already voted.
I have like work and school and everything, so this is the only day I have off work.
I get off my shoulder by going on voting.
Election board officials say this year the lines for early voting are longer than in past elections.
We have already set a record for early vote turnout. There are two factors. I think number one, people are aware of it and they're just making use of it. And then number two, the campaigns are really pushing it.
But sometimes candidates try to drop bombshells in the last few weeks before an election.
People talk about an October surprise, and what they usually mean is that campaigns will release something late in October about the other side that makes people say, oh, I don't want to vote for this person.
And if you vote early and change your mind, you can't undo it.
I like to call it voter's remorse. If you know who you want to support, this is a good time to come out and take care of business. If you're not sure yet, you might want to hold off.
But voters we talk to don't think they'll have a change of heart.
I won't. Let's just say that.
I'm here because my mind is certain.
You can vote early all the way up to the day before Election Day, and I asked if early voting will increase voter turnout overall, but they say that studies show that just making it easier to vote doesn't mean more people necessarily come out to vote, but lines could be shorter on Election Day.
Yeah, and they are predicting like a 70% turnout, which is unheard of.
Right. Last presidential election was around 55%, but because this one's so hotly contested, they think they'll have a higher turnout, not necessarily because of early voting, though.